Do you know my name?
Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Here's Tua, stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone,
Touchdown! Alabama! Devontae Smith! Touchdown, Alabama!
A natural born. Take this hopeless broke soul off this remote control.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something. He's got something.
50,
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Collins.
Good afternoon and welcome in. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. We are back in business on this Monday afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm in the studios, the WKOM studios, with a couple of our old school partners that have got a little break from classes right now, fall break. Got P Money back in the house along with Big Lou Maddox. Got Coach Dickinson in the house. The Claw's here. I'm here. And the Titans
are here.
Titans win. Titans win. Titans win. They won.
They have
They
arrived.
snapped a 10-game damn losing streak in Arizona yesterday. They win in Arizona 22-21 on Joey Sly's walk-off field goal. And thank God that field goal was as close as it was, because I feel as though if it was another 5 yards back or farther, he probably misses that field goal. But
Probably.
he didn't. But he didn't.
No, he did not.
We'll never know. I'm just
Answer this question truthfully. Did the Titans win that game, or did the Cardinals
The Titans
lose
won that
game?
ball game.
I was about to ask the same
Titans,
thing, Clayton.
The Titans won that ball game without Calvin Ridley, without Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley putting on a show right at the end of that to get them in field goal range to win, to kick the walk-off winning field goal. The Titans found a way to win that ball game.
And one of those ways,
Against all the diversity that was going against them.
and all the adversity against them, including a interception that was fumbled for a Titans touchdown.
Hey, whatever it takes, baby. What was the old, and Coach, you'll know this, the owner Al Davis of the old Oakland Raiders. What was his saying?
Just win, baby.
Just win, baby. That's it.
Yeah. Does that mean that we won't get the number one draft next year?
No,
they're still in the running. The Jets right now are in the lead for that. They're 0-5.
They're the only team without a win in the NFL. Speaking of parity,
The Tennessee Titans pulled off a bizarre 22-21 win over the Cardinals yesterday in one of the wildest fourth quarter comebacks you'll ever see in your life.
Collapses.
The Titans,
I wouldn't say comeback.
collapses.
the Titans were down 21-6 heading into the final quarter, but came up with the win due to a costly Cardinals goal line drop, a bonkers interception turned touchdown, and a game-winning walk-off field goal.
Just like Brian Callahan had planned it.
Yep.
Cardinals running back Amari DiMercato let the ball drop out of his hand just outside the end zone on what should have been a 72-yard rushing touchdown by DiMercato. Let me go back. DiMercato. The call was a close one, but they nullified the touchdown. It was originally ruled a TD, then they went back and looked, and that erased a touchdown that would have put the Cardinals out to a 28-6 lead, but it wasn't to be.
Guarantee a real estate agent in Middle Tennessee called her husband yesterday and said, well, we're going to have to put off the listing for at least another week.
So for Tennessee, it was a wild finish.
Just telling you.
On the next drive, Tennessee scored a touchdown to narrow the Cardinals' lead. Though kicker Joey Sly missed an extra point. If you go from 21-6 to 21-12, you're down 9 points, right?
Right.
Why aren't you going for 2?
You still make it a.
But because one makes it still a one-score game with a touchdown and 2 points,
right?
That's why you go for the one, even though Sly missed it. But you're going to have to go.
You have to do it.
You're going to have to go for 2 at some point,
right?
And so why not go for 2 at both tries that you get? I guess because you stay within one score.
Because you want to keep your team in it. If you don't get that first one, you're still a 2-possession game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just throwing out. Now my question is, at the end of the first half, you're on your opponent's 43-yard line, and it's 4th and 10, and you're down 21-6. And it's towards the end of the first half. You played a crappy first half. You're getting hammered. You're down by 15. You got the ball on your opponent's 43-yard line, and it's 4th and 10. Why are you going for it? Why would the Titans go for it? Why do you go for it right there?
I think that one was more controversial than
the 2 points. Yeah, I agree. I mean, what are you thinking about? I mean, obviously they went for it 4th and 10, did make it, turned the ball over at midfield right before halftime.
It kind of just seemed like panic.
Desperate, like desperate times.
Yeah, like every single week you're in the same situation where you're down something like 21-6.
At that point in time, the real estate agent has her finger on the listing button. Because they're sitting there thinking, oh, honey, this
ready for all of Brian Callahan and his assistants to roll out.
Absolutely. At that point of the game.
I mean, is the moment too damn big for Brian Callahan? Is the job too big?
He just doesn't look comfortable out there. He doesn't look confident, and that's not good. It's not good.
You know who looks confident?
Who?
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, he pulled a big win.
Meathead looks confident. I gotta give him credit.
He's one of the best coaches in the NFL.
The Titans, after Sly missed the extra point, then the Titans found a way to score again in an incredibly baffling manner. With less than 5 minutes remaining, rookie quarterback Cam Ward was intercepted in the red zone by Dadrion Taylor Demerson, but Taylor Demerson bobbled the ball before eventually losing it. The fumble somehow got kicked around by 3 Cardinals and defenders before the Titans receiver Tyler Lockett was able to smother it in the end zone for his first touchdown of the year for Tyler Lockett. Congratulations.
It may be his last. You just don't ever know.
Congratulations, man. I'm really holding back some curse words right now. I mean, I'm glad the Titans won, but
it was a collapse.
I mean,
it was. Just admit it was a collapse.
I get it. I'm glad they won, but I mean, come on, guys.
We won.
I get it. Yeah, I'm okay.
Did we win or did we
you won
the
you
football
won.
game? That's all I care
Did you
about.
really win though? In the grand scheme of things, did you really win?
We won.
From that point on, the score got Tennessee Titans within 2 points of Arizona in the final minutes of the game yesterday. From there, the Cardinals were eventually forced to punt with less than 2 minutes remaining. Good job by the defense, the 4th set punt. But the Titans found a miracle on 3rd and 2 with Ward hitting Calvin Ridley. Very highly paid Calvin Ridley.
$94 million.
Very old Calvin Ridley.
For a 38-yard gain.
That was such a pretty play.
In the red zone already, and with time ticking down, Tennessee just needed a field goal to win, and Sly made up for his earlier PAT miss with a 29-yard field goal that sealed the crazy comeback by the Titans.
Let me ask y'all a question, and everybody please be honest. Was there a part of y'all when he went out there for that field goal that thought he's going to miss this?
Oh, I figured,
absolutely.
I thought
the upright or something.
Absolutely, I thought he was going to miss it.
After a missed extra point, I mean, come on.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, Drake said the key word, if it's been 10 yards deeper, it would float it off outside that.
Exactly right.
Absolutely would have.
It was moving and moving quickly.
Yes. I mean, look, Sly makes great contact. Obviously he's a strong kicker. He can kick them when he kicks them straight from a very long distance.
Been in the league 7 years.
But when you start to get kind of the yips in golf or start slicing the ball in golf, and it's very hard to kind of get it back straight without a lot of practice or changing something in your technique. And that's kind of what he has going on right now. You can see his last few kicks for the Titans, they're all fading up to the right. So that's what's going on.
Name left.
Congratulations to the Titans. They head to Las Vegas. 3:05 start on Sunday.
That's maybe
against
an opportunity
the Raiders.
to
The Raiders
stack
and
one.
Geno Smith got beat 40-6 by
Indianapolis.
Colts.
Was it the Colts?
Well, the way this Titans
in Indianapolis.
the way this Titans season's working out, it may be one of those deals where they get a win every time you guys come home. So when's the next time y'all come home? Thanksgiving?
Christmas.
That'd be about right.
Yeah, the Titans. The
Raiders are terrible, though.
Raiders are
That's the only
favored
reason
by,
I'm saying
and they're
that.
favored by 5.5.
Who the Raiders are?
Yeah.
Even though
The early line is Raiders by 5.
Even though it pains me to say this, but Indianapolis is the best team in football.
I'm telling you what, they're pretty damn good.
They are the best team in the league. They will beat
They're pretty
anybody
damn
right
good.
now.
They're pretty solid. They've got a good defense, and they've got a terrific running game. And that in the NFL, Coach, you know this in football, a great defense and a great running game will win you a lot of ball games and keep you in a lot of ball games.
Oh, yes.
So last night, the New England Patriots, coached by former Tennessee Titan head coach Mike Vrabel, went into Orchard Park, New York, to play the Bills, and they came out a winner, 23-20.
Heck of a game.
Congratulations to Mike Vrabel. And I mean, he was like coach of the year for the Titans.
Yes, he was. 2021.
And then he went up and said something at a Hall of Fame induction, the ring, New England's Hall of Fame induction.
He got put in the Ring of Honor.
And then he said something about
their culture and how it was
their culture
the
and their ownership, blah, blah, blah. I think, and he got some people butthurt down in Houston.
So.
You know what I mean?
In Nashville.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Denver over Philadelphia, down 14 in the fourth quarter. Bo Nix and company won 21-17 in Philadelphia. Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers come back on Miami and win 27-24. I know it's Miami, but from where Bryce Young has been for the Carolina Panthers when he first started his career to what he's starting to come around to now.
He's proved a lot of people wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be happy for Bryce Young. So tonight, Monday Night Football, Kansas City Chiefs 2-2. Minus 3.5 points at the Jacksonville Jaguars tonight. Going to play Easter Island and his boys in Jacksonville, his Jaguars. Jaguars are 3-1.
Yeah.
I mean, two pretty good teams in the AFC South are the Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts.
Which no one saw coming.
I mean, everybody was thinking, what, Houston?
Yeah, everybody thought Houston. They thought that Houston probably, would be better this year after having a down year last year. But, I mean, think about where we were at talking about this division before the season started. The battle between Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. The Colts might go 0-17. And, nobody thought the Jaguars would be 3-1 either. But here we are. They're 1-2 in the division, and two of the Colts are up there with the best of the best in the league.
Is there something to be said for being respectful of your opponent?
Yeah.
Showing some respect when you go into their house in front of their fans. I was brought up by a great man, my father, who taught me in order to get respect, you have to give respect. You know what I mean? I mean, you have to put that vibe out there. If you want respect in return, then you have to respect others.
That's a good thing to live by.
Yeah. So practicing victory formation and throwing the ball up in your game-winning celebration and pregame is would you say that's pretty respectable? Or?
Well, the thing that got me the most, I mean, his little annex about practicing the kneel down there pregame and throwing the ball in the air and then catching himself and all that foolishness. That just shows ignorance and stupidity doing stuff like that.
What was that about?
If you're the quarter,
What was
but as you come out of the tunnel in front of a packed Alabama 100,000 plus Alabama stadium and you turn around and grab your genitals and shake your private parts at the student body or at the Alabama crowd, and I understand they were giving him a hard time. I understand they were probably booing him. I get that. They were probably saying some things that weren't very kind. But you, as an athlete, you're going to get that at an away stadium. The way you shut that up is to go out and play your ass off and beat that home team in their home stadium. That's how you shut them up, not by turning around and shaking your private parts at them.
And he did for
A quarter and a half.
a quarter.
Yeah.
But, fell apart.
Got in the red zone, turned it over a couple times.
Can't do that.
No.
Not in Alabama.
No.
Just not how it works.
It's kind of an old school win for Alabama. I really enjoyed it. Our defense is really starting to play well.
Smash mouth football.
Yeah. I mean, they really. I mean, you got to give them some credit. They've played well, and we got us a quarterback. And nothing against Jalen Milroe, but man, it's just nice having somebody that can throw the ball down the field.
Vanderbilt's cocky quarterback Diego Pavia turned the ball over twice inside Alabama's 20-yard line as Vandy failed to get back-to-back wins over the Tide in the 30-14 loss.
Well, he threw 2 picks and he fumbled the ball, so he had 3 turnovers himself.
Vanderbilt had a chance to take the lead early in the fourth quarter after Alabama kicked a field goal to go up 20-14 over the Commodores in the third. But a play after Pavia hit Cole Spence for a 33-yard gain to Alabama's 17, Pavia was intercepted by Alabama's Keon Sabb. Alabama put the game away on the next drive as the Tide chewed up over 8 minutes running the ball over and through Vanderbilt. Offensive lineman Caden Proctor even got in on the fun, lining up in the backfield for a 2-yard third down conversion a week after motioning out wide and catching a pass in the Crimson Tide's win over Georgia.
Remember I told y'all about that play, Clayton?
Mm-hmm. Proctor's run helped set up a 30-yard field goal by Connor Talty with 4:08 to go that extended Alabama's lead to 2 scores. Jam Miller added a 20-yard run in the closing seconds to inflate the lead. Pavia entered Saturday's game supremely confident after Vanderbilt's 5-0 start and the team's 40-35 upset last season. The Commodores weren't overwhelmed by the Tide to start. Cedric Alexander, Commodore running back, broke a 65-yard run for a 7-0 score. Vanderbilt and Pavia had a chance to put the Tide on the ropes. Instead, Pavia fumbled on a run to the Alabama 8-yard line. What could have been a 14-0 Vanderbilt lead soon became a 7-7 tie. After the Tide went on a 92-yard drive that ended with a TD pass from Ty Simpson to Ryan Williams. So I'm just saying, greatness of an athlete is measured in many, many, many different ways. The greatest of athletes, I think, and the ones that are talked about favorably the most, long after their playing days are over and long after they are gone, is not only the ability of their great plays, great wins, super athleticism, but their character.
So you're talking about somebody like LeBron James, King James, great character?
Well, I'm talking about just being a good, solid winner and handling it well, and being a good loser and handling it well. And you do when you're
some people don't do that well.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And when you're in other people's homes, when you're in other people's stadiums, I mean, Mr. Pavia, I know you thought it was smart and sassy to grab yourself and turn to the Alabama crowd, but you know what? There are little boys and girls, thousands of them, that are in that stadium that look up to you, whether you believe it or not. I know you probably don't feel as though there are a lot of there in Tuscaloosa that day. But there very well could be football fans, little boys and little girls that are just football fans in general, have seen you play and are hyped up for this big game. 5-0, Vanderbilt against, 3-1 Alabama? And they're excited about coming to see you play that day in Tuscaloosa. And how do you greet them? You turn around and you grab yourself and shake your genitals at them. Shame on you. Shame on you, and you should be benched for a certain amount of time in your next game. Once Clark Lee finds out about that and sees that on film, he should bench your sorry butt for a portion of the upcoming game, whoever that may be.
Well, if you was in the NFL, you've been fined for that gesture. A player would have been. With the NIL going on, I think you should be able to find these clowns that do stuff like that.
And like the old saying goes, Diego, karma is a bitch. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loaner cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Let's talk custom design jewelry. Did you know Tillis Jewelry in downtown Columbia creates custom design jewelry and has been for over 30 years? From one-of-a-kind engagement rings to wedding bands and so much more. We want each piece to be as unique as you are and create a family heirloom for tomorrow. Call today and make an appointment with one of our designers. And just for calling, you will receive a free 30-minute consultation. Tillis Jewelry, creating custom jewelry proudly in Tennessee.
Hi, Jimmy here for Columbia Ace Hardware. Columbia Ace Hardware now carries Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines paint. Now their premium quality and huge selection of colors will be right in your neighborhood. Along with the award-winning service and advice Columbia Ace has always provided for your paint projects. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Columbia Ace, the helpful place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Do you have trees that need trimming or removed? Do you have stumps that you want grounded? A1 Tree Trimming and Removal is a family-owned and operated business local to Columbia and Lewisburg. They also service surrounding Middle Tennessee. We are licensed and insured and provide free estimates. No job is too big, no tree is too small. Give old Luke a call or text Luke at 931-359-3113. Or you can check them out on Facebook and tell A1 Tree Removal that you heard this ad on the radio. If you love America, then you will love A1 Tree Removal.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also an ice maker that didn't read the job description owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call Davis Heating and Cooling at 931-388-2090 for all your home comfort needs. Davis Heating and Cooling is your local independent American Standard dealer and proudly serves the Murray County area. Find Davis Heating and Cooling online and on Facebook or call today, 388-2090.
Hey, this is Seth Moss at Tennessee Valley Equipment, a premier FAE PrimeTech, Bandit, and Surex dealer. We are your dealer for all of your land clearing and forestry mulching needs. We sell equipment, provide repair service, and parts along with a rental fleet of mulching equipment. We also offer mulching teeth, blades, and sharpening. Our number one priority is getting you up and running as quickly and affordable as possible. Tennessee Valley is located at 300 Santa Fe Pike in wonderful Columbia, Tennessee. Stop by or give us a call today at 931-981-9812.
This is Debbie Matthews with the Nashville Realty Group, and if you've been paying attention, you know the housing market has been tough, but rates are beginning to thaw. So if you're thinking about selling, the time to jump in is getting better every day. But if you're thinking about buying, and those interest rates are still a little bit too high, a good agent knows how to negotiate interest rate buydowns. And I'm a good agent, so call me, Debbie Matthews with Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Trip Stoltz with Columbia Ace Hardware. I love listening to 101.7 WKOM FM, Columbia, Tennessee.
Welcome to Workout Anytime Columbia, your local gym built on community, family values, and rural results. I'm Thomas Burns, proud owner and neighbor of the Family Run Fitness Center. You'll find us at 125 Bear Creek Pike, open 24/7 to fit your schedule. Our mission is simple: help our community live stronger, healthier lives with top-tier equipment, expert support, and recovery tools like red light therapy, sauna, and massage. We're here for you every step of the way. Let's get stronger together.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn? Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing their community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. That's 931-309-1644.
And welcome back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. Thank you for being with us. Sorry about the B word before we went to break, but some things just have to be said. And I got it off my chest. It's time to move on. Wasting any more time on Diego Pavia's antics is truly a waste of time. Over the weekend, other college football games that might have been a little surprising. Some were, some weren't. Number 3, Miami, won by 6, 28-22 over number 18, Florida State, Saturday. Can we all agree that Miami's the best team in the ACC?
Yes. Yeah,
I mean,
without a doubt.
I think they might be the best team in the country.
Not what Dabo says. Dabo thinks Clemson is.
Well, I mean, they still got to play Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's, I tell you, man, Haynes King is the real deal.
They'd beat Ohio State right now.
Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah. Carson Beck's looking great.
The shocker of the weekend had to be number 7, James Franklin's Nittany Lions, going to the left coast to play Nico Yamaleava. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Yeah.
Don't know if. But anyway.
But real quick, if just like think about it, how crazy this week was. Imagine that you just don't know that game happened, and somebody asked you, what was the craziest upset of the week? Florida beat Texas.
Yeah.
No, that's not even close to what happened in Central California.
That pales in comparison to a 25-point winless UCLA Bruin team who just fired their coach at home playing against number 7 Penn State, who had just lost in overtime to arguably one of the best teams in the country. And at their house, they went to all the trouble to white it out and all that crap. But then you go out and you're going to take out your hurt feelings on the UCLA Bruins and Nico, and you get beat 42-37. They ran for over 280 yards on the ground.
Yeah,
on Penn State.
Up to this point, up to that game in the season, UCLA had not led a single minute of any game thus far.
That's so pathetic.
They didn't have one lead all season.
Well, getting back to Miami. Miami's the Florida State champions. They beat Florida and Florida State, and they don't play this season in rotation. They don't play Georgia
and
Tech
they beat
or Clemson.
Southern Florida. Didn't they play USF too?
Miami
played.
Yeah.
So they're on a collision course to play Georgia Tech in the ACC championship.
Yeah, because they don't play Clemson or Georgia Tech in the rotation this year.
And they didn't just beat Florida State; they waxed Florida State.
Arguably, the biggest upset of the season so far is UCLA over Penn State.
Yeah.
And then Billy Napier has his, what did you guys call it earlier when we were off the air?
I called it a lock last week. My lock of the year.
Well, I
Florida
get that.
over Texas?
Yes.
Texas
I get that, but what do you call it when
a legacy game?
When Billy Napier he pulls this off at
annual turnaround.
Yeah. Oh, the annual turnaround. His annual turnaround game was a win over
9th ranked Texas.
Yeah, 9th ranked and Arch Manning.
Yeah. What that does is those actual, if he would have lost this game by 3 or 4 touchdowns, he'd probably been fired. But since he won that game, now the fans have to suffer through this again through next season.
Arch Manning was 16 for 29 with 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for 263 yards in the air and 37 rushing yards, which is not a terrible stat line, especially if you could get those 2 interceptions down to 1 or none, obviously.
Or you end up winning the game, then it's
is it time to quit talking about Texas? Can we quit talking about the Longhorns? Can we all just agree to quit talking about the damn Texas Longhorns?
Exactly.
I'm cool with it.
And even throw in there, quit talking about Arch Manning.
Exactly. Yeah, leave the guy alone. He's not very good. So Sarkisian's in that dreadful position we talked about a few weeks ago.
Bitch his butt.
He has to. He has no other choice.
I mean,
either that or start drinking again.
That's obviously another choice, but
hell, he might already started that.
You cannot tell me that Florida doesn't have a couple of 5-stars on the bench behind him right now that are better.
You mean Texas?
You mean Texas?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
who would want to come though behind Arch Manning?
Huh?
Who would want to come and sign with Texas? That got Arch Manning, the wonder child. Been talking about him for the last 5 years.
Well, that cat that they had to put in the game at the end, he made a great pass and extended their drive on 4th and long.
When Arch lost his helmet at the end of the game, Caldwell is the guy's name, came in and threw a dime, and there was an unnecessary roughness after that too. So they ended up with like a 40-yard play, and then Arch came in the next play and got sacked.
Well,
that was it.
Other games on the slate for this coming weekend, Bama travel number 8 now. By the way, the AP Top 25 is out. Ohio State, we're going to start with 1 and go down. Ohio State, Miami, Oregon, top 3. Ole Miss, A&M, Oklahoma, 4, 5, and 6. Indiana, Alabama, Texas Tech, 7, 8, and 9. And then Georgia, LSU, and Tennessee, and Georgia Tech are 10 through 13. So
let me ask you guys this:
Vanderbilt is at number 20.
I don't know the answer to this, but I'm sure it's out there somewhere. What week is it? Week 6?
Yep.
I wonder how far back we'd have to go in ranking history where the number 1 and number 2 preseason teams are completely out of the rankings.
Yeah.
By week 6.
Well, I know in 2000, Alabama was preseason ranked number 2, and they lost to UCLA and Southern Miss to start their season. So, because I was at that Southern Miss game.
All right.
But I do want to bring this up because I
Okay.
think it's a very valid point. 2 things. First, ABC just announced earlier today the Alabama-Tennessee game will be a 6:30 kickoff.
start.
Ooh.
Third Saturday in October will
Love
begin at 6:30 at night, which I think is great.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Love it.
The other thing is, and just think about this. Here we are approaching the middle of October. Tennessee will be the first team on Alabama's schedule that will come into the game with a loss. Every team they've played up to this point has had a winning record.
And, of course, the Vols have that only the one blemish is the overtime loss to Georgia.
Correct.
Right? Yep. Ohio State and Illinois go at it this weekend. That's going to be at Ohio State. The Ohio State's favored by 15. That's 11 a.m. start.
That'd be a good game.
Indiana is at Oregon, 7-3.
We have a kid from Columbia Central on that team, don't we?
Yes.
That's a 2:30 start. Jaravius Hall.
At Indiana, yeah.
Number 4, Ole Miss takes on Washington State. They're favored by 32. Number 5, no, let's see. Let me take that back. Yes, number 5, A&M plays at home against Florida. A&M 7-point favorite. Oklahoma is at Texas this week in the Red River rivalry.
Without John Mateer.
That'll even things out a little bit. Kansas is at number 9, Texas Tech. Texas Tech has been this kind of slow, methodical, taking care of business. They took care of Houston this weekend. They're just knocking them down as they're set up in front of Texas Tech, and their highly high payroll defense is what is ruling the day for Texas Tech. Number 10, Georgia is at Auburn, and that's a 6:30 start Saturday night.
Longest rivalry in the SEC.
Yeah.
Who wins that game, guys?
I think Georgia.
I don't know. Let me just, and I'm just going to say this right now.
No.
If you haven't been paying attention and I've been over so many decades of my life, one of the hardest places to win a ball game,
Jordan Hare.
Yeah,
is Jordan Hare Stadium. I'm just going to tell you right
Jordan
now.
Hare is a
some weird things happen.
A lot of magic happens there.
Some very weird things happen, and I'm just saying, a lot of them. excuse me. A lot of those weird things happen in Auburn's favor.
Yes,
when they're behind.
Auburn's going to win the football game.
They're trying to get back in the
Auburn's
trying to get back in the game. A lot of weird things start happening in the fourth quarter, the second half of that fourth quarter.
Balls get tipped up to
it's just some weird a pick six,
Kick six.
All right, so I did find a little bit on Texas and Penn State falling out of the rankings. So Penn State's plunge out of the top 25 matched 1959 Oklahoma for the second biggest drop out of the rankings.
Wow.
Jeez.
The 1959 Sooners went from number 2 to out of the top 20 after they lost their opener to Northwestern. Texas lost at Ohio State. The Longhorns' loss in Florida sent them tumbling out of the top 25. They hadn't been unranked since 2022. And before Sunday, the last time two top 10 teams fell out of the poll the same week was September 16th, 1986. And it was number 8 Tennessee and number 10 Ohio State.
Wow.
Good stuff.
I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts. Hey, we're up against the break. We've got to be.
Sure, we can be.
Okay, all right. Because we're going to talk about the baseball playoffs on the other side of this. Talk a little Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that dude. I'm just telling you. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
Hit the strip club, don't forget one. Skip the big ones, get rubbed, sip it up, get wasted, taste it.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
For 40 years, the Jeweler's Bench has worked hard for their customers and provided the highest quality jewelry at the best price. They keep going back. Recent renovations have allowed them to expand their inventory. More high-quality jewelry, custom vintage and estate pieces, and professional jewelry and watch repairs. They also buy gold. The Jeweler's Bench, still here, still great service. 808 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
The generations that have paved the way for us deserve respect, integrity, and compassion. This is Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare. My grandmother and mother started this business in 2005, and I was honored to take over in 2012. Licensed and insured, we help our aging community stay in the comfort of their own homes. Online at CaringHeartsHomeHealthcareLLC.com, by phone 931-381-5470, or in person at 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia. That's Caring Hearts Home Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We all live very busy lives. Sometimes we just need a break. Wouldn't it be nice to have an extra pair of hands to help out? Let me introduce you to New Dawn Cleaning Service. No job is too big or too small because they do it all, from residential to commercial. They offer standard cleaning, construction cleaning, carpet shampooing, and window cleaning. Whether you are looking for a one-time service or regular scheduled cleaning plan, New Dawn is ready to help. With years of experience, you can relax, kick back, and call New Dawn Cleaning Service at 615-977-6901.
Hey, this is Drake and my dog Carl from the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Summer heat in southern Middle Tennessee is no joke, and your animals feel it too. With record-setting temperatures and high humidity, it's critical to keep your pets and livestock cool, shaded, and hydrated. Make sure they have constant access to clean water, shelter from the sun, and never leave them in a parked car, not even for a minute. Take care of your animals like family, because they're counting on you.
A body in motion stays in motion until you feel that muscle tighten, that sharp pain you didn't expect, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. KRT helps you get back in action with all natural pain relief in just minutes. Don't get sidelined by muscle cramps. Stay in the game with KRT.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
This is what being a NASCAR fan is all about. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Talladega, October 17th through the 19th. Get your tickets now at TalladegaSuperspeedway.com. Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of NASCAR.
Don't wait. Get your tickets now on FrontPorchRadioTN.com. Experience the party of the playoffs, October 17th to 19th at Talladega Superspeedway. Visit FrontPorchRadioTN.com today to get your tickets.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House. When it comes to keeping your home comfortable and safe, trust a name that's local, reliable, and here when you need him. Nathan's Electric and HVAC. Owner and operator Nathan Harris brings hands-on expertise to every job. Whether it's wiring your home, upgrading your panel, or keeping your heating and cooling running at peak performance. For fast, dependable service from a neighbor you can count on, call Nathan's Electric and HVAC today. Nathan's Electric and HVAC, powering comfort one home at a time.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
And we are back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you for joining us. Quickly, Connor McDavid of the Oilers just signed a new contract. And he's going to get $12.5 million for 2026 and 2027. That is $4.5 million less than Kirill Kaprizov signed with the Minnesota Wild. Connor McDavid said he pledges to bring a cup back to the Edmonton Oilers, and he's a man of his word. and he signed a contract much less than other top players in the NHL to do that. So, American League Division Series between Detroit and Seattle is tied 1-1 as the Mariners beat Detroit's ace Tarek Skubal yesterday 3-2 in Seattle. Game 3 goes back to Detroit tomorrow for a 3:08 scheduled first pitch. The other American League Division Series has the New York Yankees in desperate panic mode, need of a win, as the Toronto Blue Jays easily won Game 1 and 2 of that 5-game series in Toronto over the weekend. New York seemed to be throwing batting practice, losing Game 1 on Saturday 10-1. And then on Sunday, they ended up losing 13-7, but they were down 12-0 before they scored their first run. National League Division Series on Saturday, the Dodgers beat the Philadelphia Phillies in Philadelphia in Game 1 as Shohei Ohtani made his first postseason pitching debut ever in Philadelphia, giving up 3 runs in the second inning, throwing 9 strikeouts over 3 hits, 1 walk in 6 total innings. But his teammates were able to help him out with their bats, and they won 5-3 over Philadelphia in Game 1. Game 2 is tonight. The first pitch coming up right after the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour at 5:08. So Game 1 of the other NLDS was dominated by the Milwaukee Brewers as they disposed of the Cubs 9-3, as the number 1 seeded Brew Crew looked the part as the number 1 seed. First baseman Michael Busch led off the game with a solo home run, and the score was quickly 6-1 in the bottom after the bottom of the first inning. Game 2 is tonight. First scheduled pitch 3 hours after the Dodgers and the Phillies at 8:08. All division series are a best of 5. Maury County Public School Player of the Week poll is up. You guys go on Facebook, pump in the Front Porch Sports Network, pull up the player poll, and you can vote for your favorite defensive and offensive players as they are nominated. Mark Sanchez, former New York Jet quarterback and University of Southern California, is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Has been arrested and charged with a felony for stabbing a 69-year-old man in Indianapolis Saturday night in Indianapolis in what was
in the face too, right?
Yeah, stabbed him in the face. The knife went through his cheek and into the man's tongue. There was also some type of scuffle. Sanchez was cut, or the knife also got, I don't know. Sanchez says he was also assaulted. After both went to the hospital, Sanchez was arrested and charged with a felony assault by the Indianapolis Police Department. Okay, Magic 8-Ball picks for the weekend, or for tonight. Touchdown scores for tonight's game between KC and Jacksonville. Look for Pacheco at 4-1 odds. Noah Gray, the tight end opposite of Travis Kelce, 6.5-1 odds. Bashal Tootin. Did I pronounce that right? Bashal Tootin. Are you all familiar? He's a running back.
I don't think I've ever heard that
for
name
Jacksonville.
before in my life.
Tuten. He says put him in for a touchdown. And if you want to play a little, well, I'll tell you what. Jacksonville plus 1.5 in the first quarter. Mahomes over 23.5 completions. Kansas City over 12.5 points only in the second half. And you got the Bashal Tootin TD. And what about some baseball? In the L.A. Dodgers-Philadelphia game, bet the under 7.5 in the Philadelphia Dodgers game that's coming on this evening. We've also joined by my man, Barry Duke. What's going on, Barry?
Doing good. How y'all doing
All
today?
right.
Good.
What'd you think about the Alabama-Vanderbilt game this weekend?
It came out the way I thought it would come out. But
Yeah,
I thought
Alabama kind of outlasted them. And mistakes by Vanderbilt, right? I mean,
I think Pavia tried to do too much,
Yeah.
And committed a couple of turnovers, and it turned the game around. Vanderbilt hung in there for maybe a half.
Yeah, I agree.
But fourth quarter was Alabama.
There you go. All right.
Roll Tide.
There you go. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. For all the guys in the studio, I'm Drake. Thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Look out!